Episode 34.
3,
4.
I can't remember what episode this is.
I think it's 30.
I think it's 34.
Can you see the recording?
Yeah, I can see the recording.
Okay, man. Okay, good for you, dude.
This might have to be a checker. Someone check the YouTube, my guy.
I think it's 34.
I'd rather it be a chest.
3-4.
No, we can't. We can't
Three.
let it. We can't let it die.
4.
I think it's 3-4 too.
34?
35.
No, it's
You're wrong.
definitely not.
You're 3-5.
It's definitely not
2-8.
3-5.
I will
3-4.
check it.
I think last one. What was last one? 30? I think so.
We're not
that
at
makes
an
sense.
eighth yet.
Give me this.
33.
The box.
It was. This is 34.
3-4.
34 confirmed.
I know what you're
without
box.
confirming it. I'm confirming it.
You know what the donkey said? What
What?
comes after 33? Before.
Don't worry.
Do you know what the jackass said?
That was bad.
Smells bad.
Smells bad.
Do you know what the jackass,
What did
said?
jackass say?
Hi, I'm Jocelyn the Guru.
Don't worry. That was smelly.
Just like
Smells
a
bad.
All right.
Whoa.
Welcome, episode 34. Indigo Ryan the Navigator.
Indigo.
That shit's been flickering. It actually, during the last one, it was flickering. So like at different points, it would be different lighting. It would be like, light would be like lighter, and then it would be like darker.
Just on the
and be
guru.
flickering. So I don't know how to make it stop. It might be the connection between those plugs down there.
Gotta rewire it, man. Get in there. Get nice and deep in that
It
hardware.
looks good though. If I see a flash,
Figure it out, man.
You have to get
You dig out some cords. Get deep in the hardware.
Scoop it up.
Scoop it out.
Inside scoop.
The inside scoop, man.
Yep. Y'all seen that?
Y'all are like way too loud in my ears.
Should I?
Internet. It's a lot of wires over there.
Y'all seen that kid Scooter Boy on TikTok?
Coming soon.
Not.
All right. Well, when you do, let me know.
Yeah.
Scooter boy?
Let me know.
Okay.
When you see him, let me know. Like,
Go for
Scooter boy, all about the scooter boy.
yeah. All right. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's down? What's around?
What do we say?
Sky,
What did we say we
ground.
wanted to coin the other day?
Oh,
Or
what was it?
Because he said, "What's up? What's down?" And
Down good. Down good.
Yeah, I was down good.
I'm down good. I'm down good.
I'm down good right now.
I said it down bad. I'm down good.
I'm down
I'm
good.
trying to
I don't
get
know if
down
that's
good,
catching
bro.
on. Take-
I'm trying to
worry.
get down good because I feel I'm sick of being down bad, so I'm trying to get down good, dog.
Trying to
I
get
was just
good.
down bad. I was just
That's why I didn't even remix it. I was down good.
I'm
I
getting
was-
I was down bad. Now I'm down good.
Yeah, I haven't been down. I think I've been pretty good. No, might be a little sad, but I ain't down bad.
You down
I ain't
good.
down bad. You down?
I ain't down
alright.
good either.
You down alright.
I'm just down. I'm just alright.
Alright.
Just alright.
Alright, bro.
You know. So what's
This
new,
episode
guys?
of Ocean Waves is brought to you by hockey.
Yeah, no, it's not. No free promo.
Yeah.
They ain't
Just
do nothing.
You know what I didn't like? Is it really brought to you by, or is
It is.
it's
Because-
assisted by?
Because the only reason why it has all the money to even get into this TV
Yeah,
slot
but
is
like-
because it's brought to you by whatever.
Yo, I just want to
Company's
point out
paying.
the free promo that you and Eddie are giving from the reflection of your glasses. People are just watching the game. So y'all
That's
need
why
to.
it's brought.
Oh,
to
what, you think so?
No, I'm just making a joke.
I
know
mean,
so.
yeah, I see where you're.
I can
coming
actually
from.
see
You
it.
can see a reflection.
More
of
off
my glasses.
Ryan's than yours, but
Right.
when you look at like straight, I can see it.
Got a strong.
I would say the
reflection.
Yeah.
broadcast is brought by the sponsors,
Yeah, but we
but
don't
the
have any
actual
sponsors.
episode you're putting in the actual episode.
This is brought to you
Oh, you're
by.
talking about, I thought you were talking about like when the NFL goes like brought to you by
No,
Pfizer.
yeah. And
I was like, bro, they're
all of
definitely
those
giving a
sponsors
bunch of
are-
money.
That's
bro.
where that money's coming from. Yeah, but I mean,
But you're
like,
talking about this podcast.
yeah.
Oh,
Like I don't know. I just feel like
well, it's brought to you by
Brought
the
to you
members of
by-
Oceans on Arrival.
exactly,
Yeah.
but it is assisted.
Presented by.
Presented by.
Right.
Well, that we're the ones presenting it.
Yeah, now.
We're the ones bringing
Represented
it.
by.
That's why I said I feel
Ocean
like the
Waves,
proper way
brought
to
you
read
by
ad.
Oceans
Okay,
on
so
Arrival,
what?
Presented by Oceans on Arrival. hosted by Ocean Rival.
Added
I feel
by.
like just, sponsored.
Guest
Sponsor. Yeah, sponsor. That's what it is.
I
Sponsored.
feel
by.
like you just, but that's what I said. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable saying
all
like
Ocean on the
actually
Rival.
Edited by Ocean Rival.
if hockey,
Produced
if
by
quote
Ocean
unquote
Rival.
hockey was our
Special
actual like
effects,
sponsor.
Ocean's on
The
the Rival.
NHL tried to sponsor us.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't feel right saying brought to you by.
I only had
NHL.
inappropriate-
You're
The only
not
time-
sitting
the only
here, you're not
time
having this
I would
stupid-ass
ever eat talk to the
conversation.
NHL is if
Glizzy
the Leafs
count.
had a non-switch cheese bowl. Straight up.
Glizzy Count brought to you by.
I'd rep the
Not
the
Glizzy
Atlantic
count.
Glizzies.
That's what they heard.
That's
And all the things.
Yeah, Glizzy
Yeah,
count.
Glizzy, what?
That's ridiculous.
Where? Where?
Wait, what?
Y'all got one in your back pocket?
Turn 35, you just get
Yeah.
presented with your Glizzy count. Your total public
You know
Glizzy
what?
consumption.
Who has the closest? Ryan has the closest birthday.
I
For his
do.
birthday, we gotta cook him
That's ridiculous.
27
Don't even-
Glizzies.
There's a
There's no way I'm eating all
28 Glizzies.
there's a King of the Hill episode where Bobby turns I think 14 and like he's like it was like a 14-0 right or something like that he called it and he had to eat like 15 hot dogs before the end of the night or you'd be a boy forever. So Ryan has to eat 28,
My birthday is on a
28
Saturday,
hot
so-
dogs. Well, you're turning 29
Wow.
hot
Y'all
dogs.
don't work on Saturday.
I gotta make sure I take
I'm
it
gonna
off.
take off. Yeah, for my birthday, Saturday. It's a good day to have a birthday.
Yeah,
I'll
it is.
already be off, so we'll do.
Right.
Wake up.
Get
All
it
depends
done.
if they got the game or not. But usually it's on not those days. But it was this week, so.
We go see.
But yeah, dude. Oh, wait, see that? I don't know. We definitely gotta rework it because
I think it's just feeding off the vibe.
Yeah.
maybe.
Lights flicker when I enter the room.
So what's new, guys? What's new with you? What's up? What you been seeing in the world?
All the hip hop beefs.
Yeah, I haven't. It came out like this weekend, so I haven't sat down and listened to.
You guys
the
need to
different ones.
study it, dude.
I was going to tonight.
don't wanna-
Actually, I was going to
dive into
earlier.
it.
I was actually about
Shoulda,
to.
dude.
I was about to do
Right.
it, and then Josh walked outside.
You gotta
So I was
wait
like,
for
oh.
the once we see the Kendrick response. That's when this shit gets deeper.
Well, in my mind, he's technically winning because he knew that if he says something that he's gonna force Drake to make something.
Mm-hmm.
Like Drake didn't force Kendrick to make it; he just did it, and then now that motion, he could have not responded, but now he's enacted. He's like responded, so now it is. But
Yeah.
he doesn't have to right away. If it's because he could drop an album, he could drop an album with this on there.
But do you think he has one ready? Who knows?
He usually, when he does drop one, he usually drops one around the Gemini season.
Yeah, but didn't he just drop one? And he hasn't exactly been dropping like steady every year.
Yeah,
So
so he might not, but
I don't know.
Kendrick dropped one like right as we went to
the game last year.
the game last year.
Yeah, because we
Okay.
Or no,
listened to
2
it on
years
the ride
ago.
home.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Because it was before our road trip.
because I fell asleep
Yeah.
on the ride home on the second one.
Uh-huh.
Second one, I was up.
Yeah, I was asleep on the ride home on the second one.
Yeah,
I think I
don't know
woke
what
up
I
like
was doing.
halfway.
driving.
You were driving on the second one. Well, me and you were switching back and forth on the first one. No.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
I
because
drove
I had to
the
work
whole
at
way
10
home.
a.m. the
One
next
of them, I
day.
think I was hammered on the ride home.
I
I think
had to
I drove the first one.
Yeah, I had to work at
Okay.
10 a.m. the next day. Like, just so. But we made it. We made it to work.
That's lit.
For Tampa Bay. That's crazy.
Because I remember having to stop, like, I think we were like in Macon or something. We were like an hour and a half
You know
away,
what?
and I was just like, I can't go anymore, and we just slept.
At some point on one of the road trips, I took over in like the most torrential rain pour that ever existed, where I couldn't even see past like a foot in front of me.
It must have been on the big road trip.
No, that was the end of us coming back from Tampa Bay, and we were coming down over there, closer where you guys live now. We're taking that road,
Yeah.
and we were coming back.
Remember we
it was
stopped to take a-
That was
Yeah.
the second time.
That was the second time. That was last year.
Yeah.
That was last
We
year.
stopped to take a piss at that one gas station. There was like no cover, and everything was closed, and you pretty much got out.
It was like
so
4 in the It's like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
It was just pouring rain and thunder.
But yeah, I had to pee, so
Shit.
yeah, I felt like
That was fun,
the
though.
car was driving like this the whole time. This for you viewers. Like, it just felt like I was driving, like looking up like that
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
That was
Because
so
the rain,
crazy,
you could
man.
see it like that. It was like
That was probably worse, honestly, than having to sit for, what was it, 4 hours, 3 hours coming home from Baltimore. Last year for my birthday.
Yeah, where you got the guru
The
picture.
guru.
oh yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. It's
I
crazy
could-
because we almost avoided all that because you went to take the wrong turn. And I was like, yo, that's the wrong turn. You're like, oh, and you went back on the road and then we ended up being stuck on the highway for 4 hours because there was a crash, like,
right before the.
but then I
accident.
hopped out and Eddie snapped the picture of me and that became the Guru album. So
Yeah.
pretty dope. Crazy.
It's
how
a
that
moment in time.
happened.
Yeah, dude. Those thinking back, man, it's crazy because we went 2 years ago to Tampa Bay, and the series was 3-2 Leafs.
Right.
And then they got that 5. We were winning in the third period. They got that 5-on-3. They scored. Then they got that cheese goal in overtime, and it was like devastating. We were like beefing with people.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there was that
I was
one
way
dude
too
who was
drunk.
just hating mad hard.
Yeah, he was. And because every time it was like let's go Lightning, we were always go Leafs go. So our section wherever we were, we never quit. Like it was
Right.
like it was until they decided to stop saying let's go Lightning, and we ended
Hit
with
the
go
last
Leafs
go-
go
yeah,
every
exactly.
time. And then for it to all line up a year later, same. Everything pretty much exactly the same. Leafs are up 3-2, and then to be like go to overtime, and then be like have the angle we had, and you got to watch the puck just skirt across the line through the goalie's like through his 5-hole. Oh man, just that moment was
I
so lit, bro.
So faded.
Because it was also like all of Toronto was going dumb lit. You just knew it. Like the entire city was going crazy. I mean, we're like right there, watch it, dude. That moment was lit, man. That was lit.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good moment to have.
I remember like walking back to the car. We were all like yelling and screaming and like yelled like "Go Leafs" and passed out as soon as I hit the car. like did not.
Oh yeah.
Eddie
I
was
was
super.
so
Eddie
drunk.
was belligerent.
Eddie was-
Yeah.
I was
I remember this
blasted.
dude. This dude with him. He was like with his wife and daughter. And as we were leaving the game, that was when the Leafs won. Started like talking shit, and I just looked at his daughter, and I was like, "Bro, like, what are you doing?" Then
Yeah.
he said some other shit, and then I just fucking just roasted his whole life. I was like, "Dude, you're a fucking loser." And then I was like, "Damn, I did all that shit right in front of his kid." But I was like, "Bro, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you opened
Shit,
yourself
dude.
up for it."
Had the trash talk the year before, and then get trashed on, and then
Yeah, we did.
it was so lit though. It was like the energy. It was like Toronto finally won a playoff series for first time in like 19 years or whatever.
yeah, crazy.
So it was just like so lit. And then
Only to blow it in the next round.
and then we go to the cabin
Right.
and watch them just absolutely blow it. And it was like, damn,
Yeah.
you know. But it's like it's cool because it gives me a peace. It gives you a
We're not
peace
gonna
like
win 'em all.
at the end of the day, the Leafs are good enough. They're gonna make the playoffs. So the season is almost irrelevant because we know that they're gonna get there. So it's just about now put the energy back into them for them to probably lose first round. It's all right. But now you should drop how much time you spend on like this particular sport or whatever.
Mhm.
Versus like I can't imagine I can. People watch like every game and you're just like so invested only for your team to just blow it.
Dude, so what about these hip hop beefs, yo?
Well, they haven't listened to them.
Why don't you guys listen to
I
them?
literally don't care.
That's kind of why
Why?
I don't either.
Why don't you care?
Because at this point, I genuinely don't trust most of what anybody in those positions say. Because
Not
they
even
have not
Kendrick?
made enough of a stance to be telling the truth.
Not even
And so-
Kendrick?
That I would argue that he did, and throughout.
There goes the
If you
feature.
go- I'm saying, if you go and watch,
Done.
he has blatantly been saying like I can't anymore. I've reached the point where I can't anymore.
I'm sorry.
Calvin's about to get a
Yeah, I like
diss
that
track
song.
from Kendrick, Drake,
Cool.
J. Cole.
And so be it. I'm not gonna listen to it.
It is.
Don't go away, you know what I mean?
I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, Chris Brown coming out of nowhere, or not out of nowhere for real, but just out of nowhere in the
That's
moment
a-
to
yeah.
just diss Quavo. But also at the same time, that's what it's gonna be on. People just dissing each other.
But to be fair, I also didn't like go read any of the tweets when like Trump and like when that was huge, when the whole Twitter beef was huge. I didn't read
Wait,
any
Trump
of
and
those.
who?
The first like big Twitter war. I don't remember who he really got
Oh.
into it with the very first one,
I
like
don't know.
that huge one. But regardless,
It's called X, actually. So.
like I typically don't, and there's some that will interest me enough to follow up on later. Like one of the ones that I really dove deep into because I found just interesting how it played out was MGK and Eminem.
Mm.
And it was interesting to me because in my brain I was like, all right, well, what made the applicability in MGK's mind? Like what made it possible
He felt-
and made him feel like it was within grasp?
I think he felt
to
offended.
play it how he played it.
But why does everybody
See,
think that
but
about Eminem?
No.
Everybody who goes to Eminem.
Well, actually, I
chance.
literally just watched a video the other day where it was MGK talking about it, and he was talking about how he wrote the 3 verses, like FaceTimed like Corday, and it was like, "What do you think?" And then he was like, "You're going to Eminem, you gotta like go hard or whatever." And then he's like, "Then I wrote the 4th verse, and it was just all mean shit, pretty much." And I was like, "That's just what video I just saw." So take the information how you want, but.
Wait, did he spit the 4th?
Yeah,
verse?
he did. So I'm pretty sure on the thing he's got 4 verses.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay,
sure. But the 4th verse is like what he like the extra emphasis or whatever. But in my mind, like some of the best like hip hop records in all of time
come from
a diss
yeah.
record. Like
I do-
Tupac
for
sliding
now,
like
yeah.
one of his best records ever
Hit him up.
is literally a diss.
and
right,
like,
so-
and that's what.
So that's like the balance where it's like
First
what
off-
I'm like. It's almost just like what is this gonna bring like for hip hop in general or in
see,
the
but I
music.
wait until I see that.
You know,
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in following it as it's happening.
But in my
because-
mind, I said how I felt about it right now. I just feel like Kendrick, whatever the chess game is, Kendrick forced Drake to make a move. So who's winning? You can't. It's hard to tell.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it's like Kendrick's on the one making the play. Drake has to respond. You have to respond. You got put in check. You got to respond.
Mhm.
So now what Drake did that, but then he puts like didn't he put like Snoop Dogg? I didn't hear the whole thing yet.
He put,
I was
like-
really playing it. I
Yeah,
hit
listened
play.
to it.
I was listening the first 30 seconds, and then Josh walked outside, and I was like,
He
pause.
was,
Like,
he was
and then we
like
just
the
talked to
AI
Josh.
voice for Tupac, and I'm pretty sure what he did was he spit it himself because the way Tupac's rapping, it sounds like the way Drake.
And that's what they do. Like it's like someone spits it, and then
Yeah.
the AI changes
Yeah,
the
so
voice.
it sounds
to sound
like there's something that that Drake always says. There's a word it's like not probably. It might be probably or you should probably. I don't know. He uses this phrase. He uses it a lot, and the way Tupac's saying it just sounds like Drake saying it. I mean, I don't know that, but it's a Tupac AI, so it sounds like Pac. And then there's Snoop. And I don't know if Snoop's AI or if that was actually Snoop, but Snoop's wasn't really like a diss. He was kind of like a where you at, Kendrick? Like this is what's being said. He said one of the.
I'm pretty sure
lines
it's
he
both
said-
AI because in the same
It was
time,
both
like,
AI?
isn't that like from like where Kendrick comes from? You have
I mean,
You know what I
maybe
mean?
that's true.
you have like Tupac, like especially Tupac, and then Snoop Dogg being part of like
Yeah.
that area of
The only
music when he
line
first
that-
was coming up.
I don't
like,
know if it's
can't
AI
remember.
or not, but for Drake to use Snoop as an AI just feels weird because Snoop is alive. It's
Yeah,
weird
no, I
to
100%
do that.
agree.
But
Like,
then,
how do you even do that though? How is that even like how does?
But then the other
does
side,
Snoop
there was
allow
a
that?
line that he said that the Snoop, whether it's AI Snoop or regular Snoop, which first of all is crazy that we have to debate that.
Yeah, but exactly, isn't that's so that the fact that you just said that is
That's
just absolutely insane. 2 years ago, you weren't like this conversation wasn't
That's
happening.
exactly what I mean by none of them are in a stance to be saying I'm giving you
Yeah.
truth.
But
The
Rick
only-
Ross,
In
Rick
my
Ross is
opinion.
bringing up like the credits and like the writing and all the different things like that.
Mhm.
So it's just it's
Rick
so
Ross's diss track was funny. Like, when you
Ew.
listen to it, it was a funny track.
yeah. And then
I
I
thought
saw
it
a
was
tweet. It was like, how can we get any information from this? It was like Rick Ross, Disney, Drake's mansion. It's like both houses look like insane. Like have insane. Like a random person who's living like in an apartment is just like how do you even like eat? Both of these houses are dope. But I think what they were saying was that Drake's property was like, or Drake tried to make fun of Rick Ross for his Miami house being like squished in and having no land. And then Rick Ross like shows his property. He's got like I think it's in Georgia or whatever. It has,
I've
like,
seen it.
Oh, I
drove
drive
by.
past
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
all the time.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it is in Georgia. That's right. I thought I was saying that correct. And then it's like just a vast land.
Every time I drive
Yeah.
through that area, I always just wonder like who's in all these houses.
I used to work in that area, and like just that whole concept of a town to me is terrifying. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying.
What do you mean
because
the
if-
concept of the town?
the entire I don't want to get into it too deep here, but it is very there's no war in Ba Sing Se. As somebody who has had the opportunity and the privilege to sit in and hear like plans for development and like just kind of the mindset that they are carrying with developing that area and what it is and how it is, it makes areas like that. It makes areas in California make sense to me more so because it's like, oh, so this is how that begins. You
I
do
feel like
this, you do this, you do this.
Bro, did you see
Like, did you-
50 Cent bought up like a bunch of blocks in Atlanta?
I don't doubt
he's,
it.
He's basically gonna make like, basically not a rival to Tyler Perry, but he's making a huge like film
Mhm.
studio and shit like that in Atlanta.
But
So
Like
Did
50
you-
Cent. 50 Cent's pretty dope, bro.
they're building a stadium there
where
now
where that?
in that area. Yeah.
That's crazy.
A state
Near-
like a.
crazy.
It's
an
like,
interesting place.
It's a training facility for Atlanta United.
Soccer. Yeah, it's right. Okay, I remember.
That's cool.
I remember I heard the news.
Think about that.
Oh, true. It's a stadium.
Really think about that. That is a team, the Atlanta team's training facility.
Bro, that's
In
gonna be a
that
stadium
area?
for shows and shit. People are just gonna be. That's gonna be.
Think about it.
Yeah.
and they
You
got
can have- you can just pop little
festivals.
Think about
festivals.
what's
Yeah.
around training facilities and what that culture looks like. And so that's why I'm saying, like, the plans they have. And I remember even so an example of this is I worked at, like I said, where I work, we catered like a big construction team for them pretty much, right? So they're going over plans and development, future projects, da da da. And I actually back then, like, heard that was in the works. Like, this training facility was in the works back then. So I was just like, damn. Like
Yo.
to see it now was kind of surreal for me.
Throw a little
But
sidebar. And we'll go finish.
one of the big things was, like, they had a Q&A, and there were maybe 6-7 different questions about, all right, well, what are we doing to supplement all of these trees we're cutting down? What are we doing to da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. And all the answers are like, yeah, we have this. Like, these 3 things that we're doing in the house: less electricity usage for each unit, less da-da-da for da-da-da, and less da-da-da for da-da-da. Every question that was about different things, about, like, what are we doing to basically give back what we're taking? Like, what are we doing to make sure that this isn't damaging, blah, blah, blah. What are we doing with this? Oh, we have da, da, da. Oh, we have da, da, da. And I was just like, this is probably how this happens everywhere. Every big business knows that they're going to do something that's going to cause issues elsewhere. So they choose what they're going to zoom in on. They push that narrative. There is no Warren Bossing say.
It's the Lorax.
Yeah.
You literally just described the Lorax.
Exactly. Exactly. I love the way, yeah. And so it's just like, and what's wild is even knowing this and feeling the way I feel, I still love going there.
So ridiculous.
Like, I love the way that town feels.
Mm.
Because I like that climate. But it's also, I'm horrified of that climate. More so than I am, like, projects. If I'm keeping it a buck. Because I know at least in project, that really is survival for them. This version of survival and that climate terrifies me. Because it is all mental. It's the same amount of danger in a way. But it's all mental. That's the damage you're receiving.
Danger is all around.
Yo, this is something I was thinking about earlier today. I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I heard something. It was about, like, a show. Oh no, it was a Joe Rogan, and it was about when drunk driving became, like, a law, like, you can't drink and drive.
Mm.
And it's, like, showed this, like, interviews of people, and they're like,
Oh yeah.
the guy's like, oh, it's un-American to, you work a long day and you can't on your ride home just crack a beer or two on your drive home. He's like, this country's turning into communist. And just that part, even though it has nothing to do with the thought process that I strung out on, but that idea of, like, okay, take communism and, like, essentially everyone has equal shared amount of what the resources are, whatever, and everyone just does a different job or whatever for society, just to simplify it all. And then I started thinking about our society today in America. And I started thinking about the difference between, you got, like, the uber rich people and then damn near everybody else. Because I look around, if you drive down the road, you look at mostly all the buildings you see, almost everybody's living, like, the exact same. Like, it's not the exact same. Some people,
Well, that happened
it's a
like the
little
last
different.
4 years, I would say.
But
It really happened.
think about it, like,
But-
look at the place, like, next time you go into whatever place you work, look at all the people there. None of them are doing that much better than you or that much worse than you. Everyone's doing, like, the same everywhere. Doesn't matter what the jobs are. Everyone's doing, like, the same. Nobody's like, like, the scale isn't like that. It's just like that, and then you got the people like that. One of those ones.
Well, that's what happened,
Not
like,
that.
with, like, COVID or whatever, because how many businesses shut down. So many people are making their own money now can't do that anymore and have to rely on something else. And then all those other things, now you got the Walmarts and the Amazons that are even more powerful than they were before, because everyone put their instead of everyone going to the mom and pop shop, they all went to the Walmarts and the whatever, the big stores. Instead of if no one went to Walmart, like no one, like if everyone said I'm not going to Walmart, you know what I mean? And I'm only going to my local whatever. But that didn't happen. It was the reverse. And now you got all these people that were making their own money have to now make money from some other thing. And then it's just like, I don't know. What jobs get you a crazy amount of money at this point? Like, if you're a sport, like an athlete, if you do successful in some sort of art, that's like entertainment, video games, whatever, business, like just like whatever the stock thing is. People like the stock market. People just like buying and selling money, pretty much, you know. Big business like a corporation like Walmart, Amazon, these people, and then people who just like grow up in wealth and then continue.
But this is the thing, when you look in the phone, this is the crazy thing,
and then streamers,
there's like hundreds of thousands of people or millions who like are trying to create something and put content out, but there's like the 10th amount more people who are just watching that on the other side of the screen. So even though when you see way more than that, but even when you see like there's so many people like, oh, look at all these people doing well, the majority of people who are just watching them saying, oh, look at all these people doing well, it's like so much more vast. Just regular ass people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, you also got to think about how many creators aren't doing well. How many people are 10 views?
But they're just the same as they're in that regard. They're the same as the people just watching other people's shit.
Well, that's my point. It's just a matter of those people choosing to watch theirs to make the difference. That's the argument.
Yeah.
And so my like rebuttal to that school of thought is I think it's more so a matter of who is consistently.
Oh, I wasn't talking about how people get on or anything like that.
Well,
just an observation of the lay of the land.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the difference, but I think these people are just way more consistent in terms of like because theoretically they're still the same people posting to get 10 views.
From a perspective,
it just happens to continually
of absolute randomness and algorithm, then yeah, the consistent people are the winners. But it's not exactly the more times you run into grass, you're higher to find the shiny.
No. Kind of I mean, but they're consistent
because everyone's playing with different.
They're
odds.
Consistent in making sure they're going to get views. That's what I'm referring to. So, like, you look at Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a beautiful example of this. This man read the algorithm greater than most. He looked at it. He was like, oh, so this is how this works. This is what gets people's attention. Here's how I could do it to do the things I want to do with it. And that's exactly what he does. All of his proceeds go back into what he's doing. He's not out here buying stuff to impress. He's buying stuff to further what he wants to be doing.
Yeah, it's a
He's consistent in how he gets views.
It's more so an observation, just the way everything's moving right now. Like like I feel like the obviousness of like if you go back and you think like medieval times and like I don't know what you think of, but I imagine a castle. And, like, then you don't even see behind the castle because I'm always imagining myself outside the castle. But you imagine the castle, and then you got, like, the royal people and then the nobles on the inside of that big wall. And then you got, like, everybody else on the outside, and that's the kingdom. And it's obvious when you see a castle wall that divides people. Like, those are those people. This is everybody else. But today, I feel like that castle wall is getting more and more and more obvious. Like, I'm looking at it plain as day where I'm sitting right now. That castle wall exists again. With those noble people and then the fucking the royalty.
Never went anywhere.
Fell to ruins for maybe a split second, but
what I'm saying in this day and age, I'm gonna use like the Ryan Garcia as an example. Ryan Garcia would be like a nobleman, right? And the nobleman stepped out with the regular people and he said some shit about what's going on behind these walls that he wasn't supposed to say. And it happened for a minute, and then now he went back to the fight, and then there's nothing else. Like, he got kicked out of the Met Stadium. They kicked him out. He was supposed to do the pitch. They kicked him out. Not saying that he got silenced or something, but just that perspective of, like, how do you do that? How do you go and then, like, nothing happened?
Well, you should watch his press conference after the fight.
I didn't watch it. Did he say something?
Well, he basically he doesn't shy away from it. But he basically the gist is that he's saying that people are going to make it seem like he's crazy. And this and that, but he's not tripping. People are tripping, and at the end of the day, it's like there's fucked up shit happening, and and whether you want to believe it or not, there's fucked up shit happening. There's kids are getting hurt and no one cares. And it's been going on for a long time.
So he is staying out with the people.
But at the same time, in my mind,
Respect.
I'm like, no one wants to die. Like, no one really wants to die or be killed. So if you start triggering these things, there could have been things where, like, we will kill you. And then, so it's like, what do you do next?
So to be fair, it's not so much on him because I respect that. But I think I just look at the average everyday person, and I just wonder why that sense of alarm, like the alarm clock is buzzing in my head, and it feels like most people I talk to, they're just the alarm clock's not
what's
going.
crazy? I literally had a thought about alarms like 2 days ago, and I literally was like, at one point in time, I did so much to try to get people to hear the alarm or to just see it or whatever. And I realized the more you try to show them like that there's an alarm there, they don't want to.
They turn over, just hit snooze.
But I think what the goal is
bed.
That was weird. I like the sound of that. You should
get people to not have the clock anymore. Turn off the clock. You don't need the alarm or to hit the snooze. You just turn the clock off. And that's once they get there, then you see everything else. So that's what I was like. That's where it was funny that you brought the alarm clock up. But I think one thing that's happened now is through like COVID or whatever, there's less ways. There's like less ways for people to do it, to have ownership and to get their own money. There's more ways that you have to follow the system or whatever. Up until the point, because what they really want is the one major company that's running everything wants to buy up all the houses. And then everyone, and their statement is, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. But that's a scary thought to have. That's to really go down. But it's like, but then really everything is, you have someone renting a house from someone else. And it's always these like little mini levels, but now it's less and less level. Like you said, there's less. The middle class, they pretty much blew up the middle class. They took it, now you're either like rich or you're broke. And you're just getting by. Yeah, and that's it. And there's really like the middle ground kind of got taken away because you would have a mom and pop shop, this and that, and they all had to close down, thousands and thousands. So it's like even people making their own way, you know. Versus like
I was gonna say, because I gave Ryan this little camera lens because I got that little.
Oh yeah, I meant to put it on. You were gonna bring it up because I didn't put it on.
Yeah, but then I was
happened?
Because I got this little computer so I could work on the game in my room as well. It's like $150, but I was like, it's okay. It's a decent computer. It does the job. But I hate sitting at a computer. It doesn't do as much to my phone for whatever reason. But because I have the other ones, I might put it on my phone. But anyway, I got one of those camera covers because I don't like sitting there and feeling like I'm being watched. And then so I was about to say,
so I'm just sucking down.
I had that
watching.
I had that thing where I was like, I like that. The anxiety of the camera. I was like, oh, and then I just realized like we're fucking filming ourselves. I was like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, we're doing it to ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was I laughed. But yeah, I'm gonna put it on my phone too because I just like that thing where you look at it, it's that fucking soulless eye that stares back at you.
It snaps a picture of your face every time you look at it.
It's always recording. Because I heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you beat mine?
I
don't know, man. I want to see it all.
So Pokey Sparky did comment though, right?
He did.
He didn't.
There was another.
No,
comment
he didn't comment. I didn't see any.
There was one. Look at that.
Oh, you responded? That might have been.
No, there was a comment by someone.
No, there wasn't.
There was.
The comments,
someone did leave a comment.
Oh shit! All right, let's see what the comments.
There's not a lot of stuff that you could leave at my door, and I'll be happy with that.
Did you respond to any comments?
The comments are definitely.
That might be why.
I heard.
Because I went and just checked. And I thought I didn't see any.
Jason must have responded to it.
What does it say?
Okay.
So he said, "Shout out Pokey Sparky." Responded on episode 33. Okay. Said,
all right.
Bro,
comment shout out.
Bro, Eddie spit his verse exactly how he did in the brainstorm.
Hey.
No AI, baby.
No AI.
No AI.
No AI.
Yo, I want to AI myself. Anyway, go ahead.
That was hype, man. I was singing along with you. Thank you, Pokey. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I was like, ooh, he's doing it. Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. He said, by the way, I always thought the lyric was in the car doing 9 to 5. That's the only way to work 9 to 5. Haha. Navigator. Hey, double entendre, yes sir.
Double entendre.
That's what I put in the comments.
Okay.
I put that. Did you get
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah,
We
sorry.
gotta get the
My
comment.
bad.
Shit.
You said the navigator needs to spit his chorus first.
I
from
can't
your
believe
mirror.
you respond to comments and didn't say anything about
Ryan's
it.
over here trying to speak over it so he can get out of his verse.
Yeah, Ryan, shut up.
You gotta do your chorus first from Mirror Mirror. That's what Pokey wants to hear
I
from
went
you.
to look. I went to look for the comments. I didn't see any. Probably because it was the haven't responded. All right, who responded?
And then we got something else. Guru needs to spit some verses from the throwback All My Dreams album,
There's no All My Dreams album.
or just throwback All My Dreams. I threw the
What does
album
it
part
say?
in there.
What does it
So
say?
the Guru needs to spit some verses on throwback of All My Dreams.
Oh, he likes
I threw that in there.
It
the
does-
album
it doesn't
part
say
in there.
album? Oh, you threw it in
I
there?
threw it in there, yeah.
Okay.
And then Calvin needs to recommend some more good movies for us to watch. So Ryan needs to spit his verse. I'm off the hook today. Thank you, Pokey.
I think there's more.
Oh yeah, there is more. Oceans on Arrival commented, said that Jason likes some big glizzy.
Yeah, okay. Take the mic away.
All right. If you're gonna read the comments, I'm actually
It had me
low
for a
key.
second too, because
I'm
I looked
embarrassed.
at him like,
Low
why
key.
would
Embarrassed.
you cook
I'm embarrassed
yourself
that
like
no one
I'm
told me.
embarrassed to be sitting here.
I'm embarrassed that no one told me about that someone responded because I went to go look and I didn't see it because it was like.
Well, I
haven't
waited
responded.
and that's why I brought it up because I knew I saw it. So
All right. Well,
like,
if you're gonna read the comments, read them what they actually say.
I am reading it.
I read them and I responded to them.
Oceans on Arrival
I'm better than
said
you.
9 to 5 is a double
No, you should
entendre.
communicate that.
Yeah, see, there we go. But you okay, that's fine.
I got interrupted like 20
Beggars
times. I
can't
don't
be
know
Yeah,
what you
because
want.
I can't tell if
This
you're
is
saying
why,
what's
Ryan-
real or what's fake.
This is why
We don't know if you're AI or not,
'cause
dude.
If you're reading them, we're just gonna talk over the comments, and that's not fair to the
Well, I'm just
comments.
trying to make
If
sure
we're
the
talking over you, that's one thing. But if we're talking over the comments, that's fucked up.
A thought came to my mind that the comments
Hey,
weren't
man.
getting read in the correct order, so now I'm like trying to pick out what's the truth, what's the lie.
Well, I mean, I was reading it in order. I got interrupted like probably like 3 or 4 times, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna start freestyling my own commentary on Pokey's commentary.
Pokey, Rat Race, one of
That's a good one.
Oh wow, yeah.
That one's
need
geek as fuck.
Regardless,
with Mr. Bean going.
Can
Yeah.
Let me just
Regardless,
read them.
you
Let me
need
just
to
read the
speak-
comment. Let me just read them for
Remember the
at least
heart?
for me to read them.
The heart.
I want to just read them.
What?
You gotta spit Mirror Mirror. He needs to spit All My Dreams. Calvin
Okay.
needs to recommend movies.
Verse
I'm
one-
off the hook.
Verse
That's what
1
I-
or verse 2?
That's what happened.
Verse 1 or verse 2?
He didn't specify.
Why ain't spitting all the
Dealer's
song?
choice.
He said
Okay,
some
so-
verses.
Ryan needs
There's
to
only
spit
two
his
verses.
verse.
So you got 2.
Absolutely.
Couldn't ask me for a verse because I'm barely on any of
Any of them Jones. Anyway.
Alright, so Oceans on Arrival commented, Ryan needs to spit his verse. Okay.
All right, I'll spit mine. This
Absolutely.
But I'm not gonna spit it how I spit it in the song
Yeah.
because I want people to listen to the lyrics this time.
9 to 5 is a double entendre, man.
Double entendre.
Alright, that's a funny comment. Alright, we got 5 likes on that one too, so shout out to you guys.
Shout out.
Shout out
Comments.
Pokey Sparky.
Let us know how
we
you feel,
we need
what
a
you
shout out
thinking.
Pokey Sparky sound. Shout out Pokey Sparky.
I don't know if that's
Yo,
it.
you should have interrupted me because then we could have saved it. Shout out.
I still don't think that's it.
Shout out Pokey Sparky.
You know,
Brought
shiny,
to you
we
by
need a little shiny sound background.
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
diddling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, the little button.
All right.
I
I'll
like
do
that.
mine.
We
I'll
need
do
a
mine.
little soundboard.
This is what it is. This is the second verse. Goes. It's actually really clever. Ready? It's actually amazing. No, okay. Hype it up before I even do it. All right, it goes. Do what you want with your life. You may never get it back. You may never get it twice. Don't worry about the chains or the whips or the ice or the fame. It's a shame that we all go like skirt, skirt, new whip. Bang, bang, new clip. Click, click, new stick. Gang, gang, new click. Same thing, just different way to spit. Contagious to these brains of kids. Truth and offense, but it ain't no sin. Follow all the rules, you don't know freedom. Look into my eyes, see the light no dim. I'm the new tribute, get back, rose prim. Pack every pen up to the brim, then crucify people, then blame it on skin. It's a shame, it's the game that we all play in. Better stand up now before we all caged in. Yeah. Big bars. I should do a breakdown of the double entendres.
What's the scenario?
That's a good
Hell
song.
yeah.
I wrote that when I was 20. 6 years ago.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about music,
Old as
man.
fuck.
Music-
No, man.
yeah,
Jocelyn
you're
the
right.
Guru, man.
Yeah, dude, you're so old, bro. It's like can't imagine what it's like to be
Right.
that old. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, music's crazy, man. at the end, it's dope. It's like bottling up these little parts of you, and that anyone can always, you can go release yourself or whatever, and always take you back to where you were at that time.
Yeah, definitely. I can feel throughout in that era of the music I was making and just listen to the songs, I can like feel exactly the energy that I felt at the time when I wrote them.
Yeah, and that's honestly working on mine right now. Like a couple of days ago, I had like the feeling of like the next thing, and I was like, oh, that means I need to really just wrap this up and then send it because I'm ready for whatever's next.
I feel like that's when you really know the album's done or finished, close to done, because you start to get the itch for the next thing.
Yeah, or you want to put a new the new song, whatever you view as whatever's next, and it's like, but nah, this is this. Let me ship this out, and then I
kind of just want to, even though I want to do albums, I always be like, oh, let's just do singles, and then I just do an album again. I'm like, oh, let's do singles, and then I do an album.
My thing is that I think we have like kind of a couple different ideas going. So I think if a song fits in this idea, cool. If it doesn't, blah, blah, blah. I think what Eddie was talking, when do we want to start? But I think we should really do the thing where it's a single and a music video every month. And just like whatever. And then eventually there's going to be songs that are like, no, we should hold this one. Or no, we should do this with it. Or what do we do with this one? Let's just release it. Let's make a video. Blah, blah, blah. And then that way you get the release singles and you get the videos going. But then on the other side, it's like, there's going to be songs that you make within that we don't want to just put out by, like, you'll kind of get that feeling. And then it's like, whether it's in this idea, or whatever. And that's where I'm kind of getting to the point now where it's like, once I'm done with this, like, because this I've been, like, only music I've been wanting to do is, if I'm going to do music, let me just do this, right? But the next is, like, almost like, I want to do this, so what are we feeling today? Let's do it, and then let's see where it kind of ends, where does it fall, you know? So that's where I'm at spiritually in my journey of the music, so, you know, but I think a good idea is that balance of the Russ approach where keep putting out music consistently, but it doesn't have to be like once a week, but once a month we can, between the four of us, one of us can make a song, or all of us can make a song that we view as like, this is good for now. Let's throw it, like, for this time. Let's throw it out there. Let's make a little video for it. We'll get more people involved, and it'll be more and more like that. And then it's just like, in between, the podcasts come out every Wednesday. So it's just like more and more, just like you said, the consistency of what do you expect from Oceans on Arrival? You expect a podcast on Wednesday, and then you expect you expect one song a month from them, and then anything else is bonus. Oh, you got an album, boom, bonus. You got this, boom, bonus. This idea, sweet. Oh, merch, sweet. But what you expect is, you know, on a Wednesday at noon, you're going to get Eastern time, you're going to get a podcast, and sometime during the month, you're going to get a song. And I think that's not too much to ask for or too much to give. You know what I mean?
Can be done. It's 12 songs a year. It's nothing.
Yeah, an album.
Yeah.
You know, in one essence. And then all in the meantime, it's going to be all different ideas that come in. Ideas between you two, having a duo album. You know, different things like that. All those different ideas, solos, duos, all of us together, acoustic songs versus some random song you want to try. You know what I mean? Things like that, all on the board. And just like grow whatever. In every day, there's something you can do. In that approach, instead of being locked into like one idea. Drinking wine,
making rhyme,
feeling fine,
waiting
here to find the sun that I can take.
No one knew which way to go.
You got Undertaker slow.
I was thinking of like,
Here I go.
Yes, I am.
we're gonna get demonetized for saying this.
Well, technically, every one is demonetized because YouTube doesn't correlate the fact that the music that I put at the end of the episode is our music, so it's copyrighted. So I was like, all right, whenever it gets big enough, we'll be able to solve this.
It's 1,000. Once we have 1,000 subscribers, I can unhook that. It's hooked up through the music distribution, so they flag it through YouTube because that's the only way we're gonna make money off of it. If I don't do that, then we're not gonna make money off of it through YouTube. So I have to do that until we get 1,000 subscribers. Then we can do it through YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
but it's up there. He'll be like copyright, hosts on arrival, projections or whatever.
Yeah.
Something. That's like so geek, bro.
Get copyright infringing on ourselves.
But it is what it is, man. But yeah, it was smart. I only put your verse at the end of the last one.
Yeah.
Which one?
That was the comment.
Brainstorm?
That was a comment on one of them. On that one, I think. Or did I just get a text?
I think it was a text.
Was it from Brainstorm or?
It was based. Yeah. I just
Okay.
I only put your verse.
Speaking
on
of Brainstorm, about a month and a half ago, I paid like $80 to get it promoted, like, or playlist pitched, and it finally got put in somewhere, and it got like 300. It's supposed to go to somewhere around, like, it's 3 days in, but it's at like 300 listeners.
Nice.
So we'll see what that goes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Fuck yeah. Get a music video for it.
Right.
My mind dripping. Yeah, I have the idea already.
Yeah.
Still waiting on Ryan to sing the
combative.
chorus.
And
Ryan
this-
has to sing
I
the
just feel like
chorus.
being combative. I'm sorry.
Mirror, mirror, chorus, Ryan.
Man.
You know, at the end of the day, I don't have to do anything.
You don't have to, but
Whether
but
I choose
Pokey
to or
Sparky's gonna be majorly disappointed.
All right, Pokey Sparky. If Ryan doesn't do his verse,
You know what?
you may call him a glizzy
You
goblin.
know what majorly?
And it will be
you know what
red.
majorly disappoints me? It's like, no,
You know really grinds like it. Do it, Ryan.
You know what really
Peer pressure.
gobbles my glizzies?
Oh man.
That was a terrible pass. Jamie, pull it up.
Ooh,
Like we're
good
doing.
rip. Alright. Mirror, mirror on the
Go ahead.
wall,
Oh.
who's the one who can change it all? Save the world, find the peace. Mirror, mirror, what do you see? Hear the call behind the wall. A closer look to show you who you are. Reflection speaks, desire peaks. Tell me now, what do you see? What do you see? Another being on the world, walking on his beat. Straight heat, bringing fire to the ice you need. Water for your soul, I provide for free. Say please, I will never accept defeat. Elite, not weak, and I'm here to compete with a C on my chest for the team of life. Cause the world breeds hate, they will cut your kite. It's not right, leave you in the dark, put the fear in you. Take it on your string and they strangle you. I play my harp with a nice tune. Bring light to the devil's stand we get through. Now I'm on that board with a checkmate. Now I find that key when we elevate. Now we face that evil force. I'm a sorcerer and I found a stone in a
Mirror, mirror
Ayy.
on the wall, who's the one who can change it all?
Ayy.
Find the peace.
Mirror, mirror, what do you see? Hear the call behind the wall. A closer look to show you who you are. Reflection speaks, desire peaks. Tell me now, what do you see? I see my call.
It was just supposed to be the chorus.
That's it.
Just supposed to be the chorus.
Hey, that's all right. Speaking of that, we got a music video for that. Mirror, mirror, music video on YouTube.
Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, that's all. I'm really trying to get on the music videos. Music video going.
We should do.
We got that one
live,
Keita cooked up.
Yeah, she wants to show you guys. But you guys keep.
Did you guys ever finish that?
So
did.
basically, Keita took it on upon herself to just whatever she had, whatever footage she had, she just made the video.
We just need to drop it. I need to get it off her phone. Just drop it.
Which I like that. 'Cause I was
That's
like,
what I'm waiting
and she
to
still
watch
made
it.
it make sense. So we didn't get like all the ideas,
Always
but
got
also
some
that shows
bullshit.
to us.
Huh?
You guys got some bullshit.
We didn't do the
around.
work
Dude,
to
it's
finish
always
out
the
this idea.
same
So just in
bullshit.
the sense
I
of when you
wait
started
for
the next one.
finished
Not
project.
even here. They can't hear you
I
with
wait
this
for
kid.
finished product.
So basically,
Okay, sir.
what it showed me was
Okay,
that
sir.
we did a lot of great work, but we didn't follow through with the idea. Like the idea that we had, we didn't follow all the way through with it. However, now the years passed, Kia was able to mold the idea together to be able to put it out, but also just show me to like really like almost like when you have that last assignment, like you don't want to do that last assignment before class ends. You just got to do it. Just do that last little thing and just get it out and get it done, and then you have it for whatever. So when you're thinking of a new idea, a new idea is like to be thorough, and so that when we are in the moments where we're shooting and we have ideas and this and that, we can get the ideas out. That way we don't have to like rely on all of us to force another time together, because then it just never like really worked out. But the video still makes sense. It's still dope. You
And
know
the
what I'm saying?
transitions are really.
And what
smooth.
showed me was that she took it upon herself to do it, which as part of the team of the music video team, because she found some sort of joy and passion, whether it was her idea, this and that, to put it together and even do it. So it's just another. So that's also my thing with the narrator idea. When you brought up Josh, it's like, okay, like I think in different ways with the Berenstorm idea, having different people join, I think people are gonna realize that they like doing things more than they think about now. Where it's like, oh, I actually like playing a small role in the music video, or narrating, or doing that, or taking a photo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And once you do that, then it incepts the turning off the alarm clock. You know. And what do we want to do? You have people want to act. People come with ideas. You know what I mean? And then eventually we have all these ideas flourishing and things are going to come out, you know. And I think like at one point, like the music video era is not as like prevalent as it was before. However, it doesn't mean that it won't get back there. So it's like when it does get back there, are you ready? What do you have? You know what I mean?
Well, that's because everybody started doing the same stuff.
Yeah, true. You know.
Lyrical Lemonade, I feel like, is a very standout in terms of music videos nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, besides them, who else would you be like, they make music videos? Does anyone know? I don't know.
Russ.
Yeah, but you don't think about that when you think about Russ. Do you think about that when you think about Russ?
I don't really think about
Not
music videos
too
when
much.
If
think
I had to
about
list the
Russ.
top 10 things I think about,
But I'm
when I
sure
think about
some
Russ,
people do.
music videos is probably not that he doesn't have good ones, because I do like his
that
music
claymation
videos.
one he did was super dope.
I think. Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah. It was like,
Actually, he does. I mean, he does make great videos, but I don't think it's synonymous.
yeah, I don't think
But
it is
is it-
either, but I think that it's still like you can go like there's
He
gonna
cares
be
about the
there's
art.
gonna exactly and he knows that maybe it's not us four in this room or someone else, but there's gonna be someone on the planet who that's how they love receiving music is the music
True.
video. And I remember when I was in college and I was just chilling, smoking a blunt or a spliff, and I was inside and like I didn't want to just look at the TV and just be the song cover. Like the songs that had music videos, I was way more inclined to play. And then, like, even if, like, one of them that broke through was New Faces. Like, they don't have a music video for New Faces, but it's such a good song when you're, like, and then that, I was like, oh, I would keep playing it. But different videos, like, I would, like, scroll or I would click a video, and I might like this song better, but this song has a video, so I'm going to play that. You know, and just that,
True.
and that's, even if it's 10 people, doesn't matter. The fact that you're going to miss out on 10 people if you don't, you know. So it's like, and I enjoy it. I think it's fun. I like going back and watching, like, the One Taste video. And even the Halloween video is just like crazy, you know.
I need to put out those.
And then even Mirror watching that video, it's like us, like me, like us 2 years ago on the journey. You know what I mean? It's like that's fucking dope to see like where I was at or how I looked, how it, you know.
Projections is so funny. 'cause
Projections
it's
is so
walking us
lit.
out, walking out of like the alien, like
yeah,
spaceship.
dude.
Yeah.
And we just started that idea, with the golf clubs, and then like
Right.
we went to the art museum, and then this like the trippy like
Oh
whatever.
shit! I need to watch that again. I forgot about that.
Dude, that video is lit. That song is one. It might not be the most marketable song, but it is one of the best songs. Like in my mind, like I think as a group, as like I know Calvin's not on it, but as making music together as like Ocean on a Ride or whatever, that's one of like the best songs we made like together. Like Steam's up there.
True.
You know what I mean?
Steam's
Things like
probably
that.
the best.
I think Steam.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's
Like,
better than Steam?
from the four of us, I feel like either Brainstorm or Close the Door might be
I
better.
think
than
Brainstorm is
Steam.
the best at this point.
Roll up. Did we roll out?
I think Close the Door just
Show
needs
up,
Close the Door needs to
show
get to the
up.
point where it's like
I forget
where
why
it's like
I don't. I
put
didn't
it
think
out.
was,
You know what I mean?
No, I
Because
think
right
it
now,
was-
if I pull up the file for Close the Door and I pull up the file for Brainstorm, there's no way you're not choosing.
Well,
Brainstorm
okay,
as a
okay,
better
but
song.
Well, it's
that's
just
the
mix
the
and master.
reason-
Hold on. Obviously, you're
the
gonna pick
reason I didn't
Brainstorm.
put
But
it
also
out-
the vocals.
The reason I didn't put it out
I was saying.
wasn't because it wasn't good enough. It was because it sounded more of like an OA record than a Guru record, and that's why I didn't put it on the album. The one that I took off because it wasn't done was the
Just Fine, right?
no, that's already out.
That was
Oh, that's
the
out?
people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That, but what was the original one?
Yeah, Lil
What the? What was the original one?
Yo way, away, away, away.
No, that one's on there.
Yo way.
That was not.
What is
it.
it?
I know what
Me
that
and
was.
you bickered about that. Though.
we did, yeah.
Way,
I still wanna make a version that has you on it.
away.
I don't want it. I want to make. I would rather remix, and it's a very similar vibe to what I told Ryan. I'd rather remix your track than let you.
Actually,
have a
that's
version of
dope.
me.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd totally be down for that.
Yeah,
It'd be easier for me to let
that's
let
what,
go
exactly.
than it would be for me to be like try to get out of you what I want out of you.
Exactly.
Well, honestly, right now it's up to Bree.
I want to know the hook to that song before we move on this.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
The
about.
one that everyone's on it, but everyone's verses are not good. But it's a great song. But the verses all suck.
I thought it
We
was
need to re-record them.
not Just Fine.
Wasn't just.
Isn't it?
It's not cool. It doesn't punch. But it's a great
It's
song.
not Just Fine. You're right.
Remember when we were
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's what.
Yeah.
That's the song I was thinking. I just didn't. That's why it wasn't Just
I wonder
Fine.
if they ever seem to notice. I still feel the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not there yet either.
Repetition, never missing it, over and
Get
over, staying
older.
alive.
I wonder if the same things, man.
Yeah.
The harmony of that part is amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking
The
Yeah,
chorus is
verses.
phenomenal.
yeah. But the verses, they're all none of them, not a single one.
I want to rewrite my verse.
except mine is good.
I want to rewrite my verse. My verse sucks, and that's
I just
fine.
need you to re-record it. My verse
yeah,
was
yeah.
hard.
I think it just needs to be redone. That's it. The take, the lyrics
Yeah.
are cool, but the take needs to be. punched.
I thought about that verse the other day because I was watching somebody.
Repetition, never missing, hitting over and over. Yeah.
I was watching somebody work, and then it just started playing in my head. I was like, dang.
Yours was great, but you just didn't end it. You fucked up at the end. You stuttered your words and
Happens.
Some will stay for
It's kind of nuts, dude. Some songs.
Some will wait for you.
Some songs like
Some will change for you.
one of the new songs.
That's
I
a
made-
different song.
I made
That's
in one
just
day.
That's fine.
Like,
Yeah.
Some will stay for
it's gonna be the
you.
first song on the album. One of the
Some will
I made it in
wait
one
for
day.
you.
beat, lyrics, boom, everything. And then
Change
that
for
song
you.
I sent you
Make it
is literally
easy.
October when I made the hook. So now I'm gonna come back from November, December, January, February, March, April. Like 7 months. That's pretty nuts. Alright, bro. Are we talking or not?
We were talking.
No, we weren't.
Were you listening to what me
No.
and Eddie were
I
talking
was trying to say something, but then you guys just seemed like you were trying to be like Amber, just put your frequencies in the airwaves.
I thought people were feeling it.
No, no one's feeling it. They're probably gonna
I thought
unfollow.
they
They're probably
felt
gonna
like it.
unsubscribe after that.
I thought they
Like,
felt it, honestly.
We had 5 likes last week. We got
literally
-5 likes
could
this
pull up my
week.
phone,
We actually dropped in
I
99
can pull up my
subscribers
phone
just
right now, and it would say, and it'd be the video, it'd be like, Ozone Rifle Podcast, episode 34, part where Eddie and Jason are singing, but Ryan's mic cut out so you can get the clean audio. I'm serious. If you look it up, you see it right now. Live.
No,
Promise you. Take a look, dude.
no.
I'll be honest.
I don't want to look at the subscribers. Just fell.
Just look, just
50%. We lost it.
Literally look.
All our subscribers.
Just
Just
look.
restart from the
I
bottom.
promise. I promise
We
you.
gotta restart. Yeah.
That was nice.
Just climbing my way back up.
Making my way back up. Falling off.
It's
But
all
I
right.
never
It's
got
all right
up.
because I'm down good.
That was what I said. That was down good.
I'm
I was
down
right.
good.
Down good.
I don't know. I'm up good.
What were you saying, though, Ryan? Are we
I don't know if I want to be
That's
down
a whole
good.
nother
I'm
level.
up good.
See, but that's my point. Like you're down bad, you're down good.
Yeah, but you
You're
know
you're up good.
But you said you're up, dog?
what's up?
What's up, dog?
What's up, Glizzy? Yeah, but you know, like sometimes it just feels like we're in this age where it's like kind of like it's getting a little wishy-washy what people be saying. You know, like
Like anything you said.
you know, like
Good.
if I decide I want to go to the WNBA, like I should be allowed. You know, that's kind of crazy, right?
No way.
So like, I don't know if down good, up good.
Find it hilarious, honestly. But I don't
What
talk
that
about it.
my sole dream is to be in the WNBA. How's that funny?
Demonetization.
Can't
Demonetization.
believe you just shit on my dreams.
Yeah, I just laughed. I thought I thought the way you said it.
That's crazy. So I should be a comedian.
Yeah, if you want to be. What
I was thinking I'd probably be alright at it.
No,
It would take me some time though.
I think you'd be better at the women's.
Yeah, You're right. I would probably suck.
WNBA.
At least I'd be better than you.
maybe. We'll see.
Just drop everything we've ever done. Just dedicate our lives to becoming.
I'm down.
Hunger strike.
Just kidding.
Hunger
Hunger strike is
strike.
just put yourself
I
in an
remember when
open
I
mic
first
every
brought
night.
up the hunger strike and everybody laughed at me, but then now Calvin, like, I think
It feels
for
like
4
Calvin's more
podcasts
getting
in a
on
row,
board.
he's like, I think we need a hunger strike.
Calvin's like, this week at work actually was kind of beat.
I enjoy laughing at you every week. Like it's not. It's
Calvin's
not that
like,
I'm genuinely
hiding his
about the
emotions.
hunger
Calvin's like,
strike.
you know what?
Hiding his emotions
He's
behind
like-
his brash outward approach. We all see through
At
it.
least
You
not
see
over
through it.
that.
I see through
Calvin's
it.
like, I can't even afford to eat any day every day anyway, so might as well
I'm
just.
already on hunger strike.
Calvin's
It's
like,
more like hunger spare, you know.
Calvin's like, my
what
ribs is touching.
it's not really a strike; it's a spare, you know. Kind of took.
Stress and anxiety make
Boo. You need to work on your jokes.
stress and anxiety make me
Boo.
feel like I'm
Nah, that's
writing
up.
and I
That's a
don't
big
feel
boo.
like
Big
eating
Carlos
that
Boozer on
I'm up good on that one.
No.
We just got an extra.
More like a
subscriber for that.
hunger split. Am I right?
Yep, that I'm done.
Because he said split, getting, you know, he's leaving.
Yeah, I'm done.
Jason
Yeah.
couldn't go on hunger strike.
Thank God.
He'd see
Oh
a
look, our
Glizzy
viewers are
Loop
just
he'd go
skyrocketing.
for.
Got him.
Yeah, Jason would break his hunger strike on the first Glizzy. First one he saw.
I don't know if the Glizzy would do
Oh.
it.
Have a low blow to attack someone's
I feel like it
own
would.
podcast.
I feel like it would only because
Yeah, I want you to say it to his face, Calvin. Wait for him to come
I
back.
I did. I was staring straight at him.
Bro, he's
when
not
I
even
said
here,
Go
bro.
there.
He's not even here. How can you see
Where
him?
is he? Where is
This
he?
bit stupid.
Where is
I'm
he?
not doing this, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's out
Jason's
here
not
ghost
here.
busting.
It's not 1 bit.
Calvin's out here ghost busting.
64-bit, baby.
Channeling Jason's spirit, bro.
I'm the kid. Don't call me up to be your assistant. If you're not a good magician, if you can't fool me while I'm sitting in front of you,
You know what?
do not call
I
me
really
up to
wish
be your
Calvin was
assistant.
there when fucking Michael Jackson was hypnotizing us.
Look.
Remember at the fair?
Oh.
When Michael Jackson hypnotized me for 45
Eddie.
minutes. I wish Calvin was there because I want to know if that was if that was the show, or if we just got roped in for the false advertisement.
What if you guys got hypnotized and you were told to forget and think that you just watched a fake Michael Jackson?
No.
Every
It was around for
time-
30 minutes. I formally accept your apology for that joke, Eddie. So thanks for that.
For what
Every
joke?
time,
The split joke? The one that made me split?
every time.
Yeah, the deadly 710.
Well, our fans don't
Couldn't handle it.
accept your apology of coming back on the air. So.
I formally accept everyone's apology directly to me to return to the microphone. After deliberation with my agents, I was told to return. It would be better for the brand.
Calvin, have you ever hit a 710 split?
Do it for the brand.
Calvin was all about 710 split.
No. Not yet.
Yeah, I don't think I've hit it either.
You guys
I've hit the
y'all
one.
hit
I've hit
that shit on
the.
the daily.
What's the pin in front of it?
No one gets it.
The diagonal pin in front of it?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So 1,
4.
This,
mm,
I want to. The
1,
next
2,
podcast, I
3.
think I'm
In
going
front of 7 or in
draw.
in front of 7,
I'm going to draw a picture.
or whichever
the whole
one's
time.
here. What's the
And
back
by the end
left?
of it, I'll show the picture.
If you're
That's what I
looking,
wanted to do.
at the lane, what's the corner pin?
I looked around, but my notebook's
That's
up
7,
there.
right?
Yeah.
So,
So 4.
4, 5, yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4. So
yo,
I've hit
guys,
the 4
what if
pin.
next podcast I get tattooed
Yeah.
live on the podcast?
Sure.
None of you guys had the excitement that I wanted, so
I mean,
It's
yeah,
just-
sure.
My
Where you gonna
thought
get it?
process was just hearing.
I want it on my ribs, but he doesn't want to do it. on
What
my
are
ribs.
you gonna
My
get?
thought process is just hearing. Yeah.
Well, this is my idea. I actually haven't said this
You got
idea.
the whole-
What I want to do is kind of inspired by the turtle I drew, but I'm not gonna get the turtle. I want to get these hexagons like that, and then I want to put the first one here, and what I put in it, I'm not sure for the first one, but then I want to put the hexagons like only. I don't want it to go inwards at all. I want it to go outwards, but on each of the side, like do another hexagon, and every single
So
hexagon.
you want
would-
to play Catan with yourself?
Yes. And every single Catan piece would have an animal symbol that would represent like the people in my life that I love. And each one would be like what it is. And they'd all just connect outwards. So like,
So Eddie's getting.
I don't know what, Eddie would
Eddie's
be a
getting
dolphin.
Eddie's getting a wiener dog, right?
No, Eddie would be the dolphin. So when I get to Eddie's,
Just a big wiener
It'd
dog
be a
Eddie
dolphin.
coming around.
Naked Morat.
that's what I want
I
to
like
do.
that. I like that.
And I think I'll put probably the elephant for me. You know what I mean? Been wearing this for years. But I want to start it with me being that piece and then connecting outwards. That's what I want to do. But I want to do it on my ribs. And I've already got that, so I feel like I can take it. Plus, that shouldn't be that hard. But if we just
Nah,
start
there's
with the
no
frame.
You're definitely gonna
No,
pussy
outwards.
out.
No, man. I got it. That's what I want to do.
It's lit.
I've been thinking about what I want Q to give me next. Haven't thought of it
Oh,
yet.
I meant to say because I forgot. I
That's
think
supposed
the
to
one
be
that she did, the top where that's that hair, I think she should go back over it. You know, the top of his head.
Yeah.
Because I looked at it and I was like, is that... I asked her... Because I was looking at yours and I was like, I just didn't know if it healed yet or what it was. But I was like, that hair, I was like, you should add 2 lines to it so it becomes like the 3-prong hair so it looks more like hair
Mm-hmm.
and not like a line that went off. Because then I was looking at it, I was like, I asked her, I was like, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's the hair. And I was like, well, you should go in there and do like a little... Make it look more exact, even though it's not to what the
Either
reference
that
was.
or like a curly Q.
Yeah, that's even better for like a... Makes it more... It's kind of pig feel, but it has that, you know...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be cool. So it looks more of like a hair because when I was looking, I was like, I didn't know what that was. But when I saw it looked like a line that jumped, but I was like, it might just not be healed yet.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But if you love it, you love it. Shit. That was just my thoughts. I meant to say that. So,
I could dig the hair vibe. That little
Yeah.
3-prong piece.
yeah, just a little, like Jack. When the Jack has 1. Who has 3? Like a 1, 2, 3.
Bart.
Torchic. It's too big.
Homer.
Bart Spikes. Homer has the curls like that.
And,
Your leg will have it. That'll be it.
Yeah. My leg would be the
Cheers.
first.
My leg. My leg.
That would be goal.
Yeah, so I would like to do that.
that was basically the same one they scored on the first one.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Summer wait for you.
Make it easy. I I think I hate that song. I'm just kidding.
I'm grieving your whole life.
No, I'm joking. It's a great song.
It behind. It hasn't been
That was like the
right.
first song that Brie like took the lead on. I think right?
I'll be just fine.
With all of us in it.
Mhm.
We need a video for Steam,
Damn.
and I think that I think that the
colder
idea should still be what we
rain.
first really thought with like all of us separated, like all of us, whatever you want, you're like how you got to the meetup or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so everyone's verse is them doing what they
that's
doing what.
Close the Door.
That's what I made for Close the Door. So I'll give you the backbone idea later.
You'll
But
see
we
it.
can talk about it. We can talk
That
about
was
it.
the idea I had for Steam.
Yeah, way before.
Yeah.
So before you guys had that.
Wow, I don't care.
Well, do you have it written out?
No.
No, I have
I
Close the
don't
Door
care.
written out.
Dude.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Close the door video can't happen without me, so doesn't matter.
Well, Steam video can't
Wanna
happen
bet?
without me, so
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We'll just AI you in.
Wanna bet?
We'll do like a green screen of Ryan.
I'll just follow you around and
Or a
make
stick
it
figure
candy
for
shots.
Every frame he's in is a stick figure.
Whatever.
Stick figure. Stick figure with a bucket.
Yeah.
That still be the hardest fucking part of the video.
Maybe.
Oh man.
You won't
Guess
know. 'Cause you won't
Ryan's
be
little
there.
constellation, man.
Find out.
Yeah, it's just about to be hard, bro.
I was about to make some joke about how like damn Oceans really hasn't put it
I don't
out.
know. I guess I have to hear your idea, because isn't Close the Door where we all like go off each other?
Roll up.
Yes.
Roll out.
Yes.
But-
show
But
up.
no.
Yes and no. But the idea, I don't
Don't
want to
like
spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. I want to show it to you
Haven't
guys.
even heard the
I don't
idea.
want to spoil it.
Literally.
Don't like it.
They don't like it.
Right.
Isn't that like half of America though?
I don't remember my life.
Just don't like something before they even
I
try
went
it.
on a long train about that.
Or the reverse, where they like something before they know what it is, like Prime.
Oh, dude, I can have a story about that.
Amber's never had Prime, and she just
Every time she's like, oh, Prime. And I was like, you don't. I was like, have you even had it? She's like, no.
I do that with some things though.
What?
Can't cap. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. There are a lot of
Kool Aid
things that,
Jammers.
Jazzercise.
Like, no, I can't Kool Aid Jammers. Jazzercise.
I like the one. I always love when you got the plastic bottle, or like, what is it? It's not plastic. It's like the wax bottle.
Yeah.
Kool Aids. Whenever you got those, you were up, bro. Yeah, you're up.
Did you know you're supposed to
Especially
flip
at
those
lunch?
over to stick them back in? I
As a
learned that,
top?
like, last year, yeah.
Oh,
could actually close it. You
yeah,
can seal it
that's
if you
smart as
flip it
fuck.
upside down, and the second, like, I saw...
You got to be an alcoholic to think of that.
I kid you not. Like, I saw the video for it where they were about to explain it, and I saw them, like, take it off, and the second they took it off, I paused it and went, son of a... Like, I didn't even have to watch the rest. Like, just seeing somebody who does...
What was your
life
favorite
hacks.
one? They had what? Blue, green, purple, and
Purple.
red.
Purple.
Purple.
Purple. I'm
Think-
smacking
Makes
purple.
sense.
I wasn't gonna say it already.
Think blue.
Smack.
Blue for sure.
Yeah.
Blue.
Every single time.
Blue.
Red and
I
green getting
I
poured
can
out.
vividly remember the taste of when you're like slurping down the last little
Glizzy.
bit. 'Cause it had a different taste.
yeah, no.
I would
no,
say
I
like
do
red
remember.
was like the
It had
middest
a
one
different
for
taste.
sure.
Yeah, red is
Yeah,
definitely
red is-
last.
red
That,
is
but
definitely
actually,
Because
red
green
is
wasn't
last
bad.
because red is standard. But if you were to buy a pack right now, I guarantee you'd put green at the bottom.
No way.
No.
I guarantee it.
No, let's do it.
It's not that good.
That's what we should do next time. Next podcast, we
You
should
might
bring
be
all
right.
the.
I think you
just-
might
This
be
is a
right.
now.
pack of
Trust
4,
me.
right?
You
Just
All right,
Yeah.
we'll get a pack of 4 of each one, and we'll sit here and we'll
Even
all.
the green Jolly Ranchers, bro, it goes for me. It goes blue raspberry. It used to go green apple. It's water.
Bro, I'll pour some
watermelon
through the
second.
screen so that people can try it.
I
and
think
they'll
cherry
know.
is actually
Okay,
my
here.
favorite. When it
Next
comes to Jolly
week,
Ranchers.
we're gonna have
Come
the
prepped.
Kool Aid Jammers. So
On Wednesday.
when you watch
come prepped with
on
your-
Wednesday, you can grab your 4 Kool Aid,
No, are we
not
doing-
Jammers, Kool Aid,
Yeah,
the wax bottle ones.
Yeah.
Imagine
The
we
wax
You know
can't
what we're
bottle.
find
talking
them.
about. You know what we're talking
No,
about.
we'll have to find them. They're out there.
Imagine we
Like-
can't find them, and then like all the viewers at home, they got their bottles. No, we didn't find them.
You can go to Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure they have them.
No, yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
make it my life's mission for the next week to make sure we have a pack of each
That's
one.
hilarious.
So we can each try one, and we can prove to Jason that the red is last. Like,
No.
red. Nah,
I know.
it's
green
not.
might.
I think I'm siding with Jason. I think I'm siding
green might
with
be
Jason.
last.
Green might be last.
All it took was Eddie saying, "I think I'm sorry." Yeah,
No,
green,
no,
my-
actually, you know what? Fuck green.
From
Red
what I
sucks the worst. Like,
From what I
Just like
remember
the green,
as a
that's-
kid,
you're an
from
idiot.
what I remember as
What
a
is this
kid,
guy
red
saying?
was
You're an
mid.
idiot.
I like the
Red
orange
was
one.
bottom of the barrel, but now green. I feel like I think you're right. Green might be
It's
bottom
not
of the
that
barrel.
good. Like if you go, I think green because we like the color green
I think
for shit. Like
one thing
that.
about my thought was that
But when your flavor palette expands
How
past
many-
a toddler, you'll see
like,
that
how
the
many-
green is
They
not
all
it.
taste like sugar.
How many reds actually
Right.
suck?
They all
Like if
taste
you think
the
about it,
same.
like red Starburst, great. You know what I mean? So how many of the red flavors
Yellow
actually
Starburst.
do
Yeah,
Red's
suck?
definitely got a better.
So it's like
percentage than
the chance of
everybody
red actually being last is far lower.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
It but I can't remember because I haven't tasted them in a long time. I think blue was my favorite. I always do like the grape.
Imagine
I
we're
do like
sitting
purple.
The grape's a good one.
Honestly,
Yeah, like
red might
Skittles.
even climb to the top if you really break it
Do you
down.
like Skittles?
I don't know if it's that
Nah,
strong.
Because it's not
imagine if
Jolly
we're sitting here
Ranchers,
debating
dude.
I don't know if it's
and
that
they're like
powerful.
Skittles
But it
all
might
taste
have the most
same.
flavor. Then they
No,
comes
they
We
out.
gonna see. We gonna get a
Yes, they
pack
do.
each one.
M&M's taste the same.
Next
Skittles
week.
don't.
Every color.
We're gonna
Skittles.
Kool-Aid it up.
Yo, we should do it. We should make a mixed drinks.
All
but-
right. Do you
We have
guys
those poppers, the
think
Kool-Aid
that
poppers.
all the Skittles taste the same?
No, I don't think that.
I don't think that either. All the M&Ms do. The
I know
Skittles
the
don't.
M&Ms.
Well,
M&Ms
yeah,
or
well,
something.
the M&Ms are just color, right?
Yeah, the M&Ms are just food color.
You know, I got Jolly
Yeah,
Rancher
no, see,
gummies.
yeah, y'all can suck it despite their different
I'm not
colors.
sucking anything,
All
so-
Skittles are the same flavor. All Skittles are the same flavor.
Not
No.
the Skittles I buy.
That's not true. Explain tropical Skittles.
Yeah.
Explain regular Skittles.
Berry
They're
Blast.
packs of Skittles.
Bro.
Berry
My
Blast, bro.
Bro, you got the mid Skittles, bro. You got the stepped on Skittles.
It's like saying all Starbursts are the same.
Yeah. Well, Jolly Ranchers, I think we can say that they're different, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say
100%.
Jolly Ranchers for sure
If
are
you eat a
different.
green apple Jolly Rancher versus a grape, you know that it's different. 100%.
So what's the hierarchy for the Jolly Ranchers?
Red's last?
No, dude.
I would say watermelon or cherries first, honestly.
Okay, first, watermelon is.
No, cherry is definitely not anywhere near
It's
the top.
definitely blue raspberry though. I can't lie though. That one is so good.
Grape is
Blue
good.
raspberry is a good one.
Grape
man.
is really good, honestly.
Watermelon.
It's a subtle,
Second.
such a subtle taste. Like the,
Green apple's trash.
I
it's
think
almost
I
like wine, honestly.
I
Well,
will-
that's what wine
Let's
is.
do this. Let's just, you give your. Is it what? There's 5, right? Cherry,
Bro, I don't even
watermelon,
eat
green
candy, bro.
apple,
I don't remember which one is which.
Grape,
I just remember that grape is good.
cherry.
Be away.
Cherry, watermelon, green apple.
You're not qualified
grape,
to be a part of
raspberry.
this.
Yeah, please. Refrain.
5. Give your top. Give your 5.
No,
Five
I like
one.
Gushers.
Remember Gushers G-Force? You
Yes.
ever had those?
Yes.
They came out.
ADHD conversation.
They
we're
came
having.
out. They came out with those. You know that movie I think it was G-Force. It was like those little guinea pigs, and they were like a little squad.
Yeah, yeah.
They came out with those, and it was like these stars, and the jelly was on top, but the cushion was softer than it normally was, like the cushion that holds the jelly, and the gummy was like the gummy. It was like softer too. Those were hands down the best Gushers ever.
Yeah.
If I could go back in time, fuck buying a lottery ticket, fuck buying Pokemon cards back then, buy Gushers
Well, depends how far
G-Force
you went.
and stack them up. Because they didn't make them after that, and they were the best ones ever, hands down. I would never taste a Gusher as good as that.
You know what
again.
I would love to bring back? Those fucking peach sour or those sour mango Altoids. Remember those things?
Those were amazing.
Sour mango.
They're like
Altoids.
it was like these
Whoa.
tropical Altoids, and they're sour and they're orange. They're so fucking like they're so addicting, bro. Just pop those, and now all you can find at Altoids is just like the classic
The
mint.
mints,
And it's
yeah.
like so devastating. 'Cause those were so
They
good. That's
were
like
good,
one of the
dude.
best
I thought
hard
they
candies
were-
ever.
I always used to get so confused because I used to think it was something different than Altoids.
Yeah.
So when somebody
The
would
circular-
offer me one, like one of the mango ones, I'd be
It was
so
circular,
bummed
it was
if I
like
said no 'cause
green.
I wasn't
I think it was mango because
Like,
it
I
was
didn't look at
green,
it.
orange, and like yellow.
Uh-huh.
The colors. I think it was mango. But yeah, dude, those shits were so good.
It's like an Altoid icebreaker.
They were almost like
Yeah.
they were like hard candy, but then they had like this
They had the texture
Like,
too.
yeah.
hard goo on the outside.
Yeah.
Pause.
Well, that was when
Well, they're like the icebreakers.
that was when I'm pretty sure that's when they
Yeah,
melted and
kinda.
started going together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
but then
melted.
they had like
That's how I
the
like
texture
them.
was like almost like a rough like
Like
a
gritty.
yeah,
almost.
exactly. So you got like a texture as well as when you're
Mhm.
I remember that. That
versus, like,
to
a
me,
Tic
that
Tac.
reminds me like when we were kids. My dad had this green truck. And
yeah.
we'd be in the green truck. And
It
it'd
had
be
rust
hot,
on it.
Rust on it. No AC. Windows down.
Listening
popping
to
out
Jellyhead.
Listen to Jellyhead.
Whatever.
Jellyhead.
What's that art? What's this?
Over and over, I'm feeling right now. You must be out of your mind. Jellyhead.
Just bumping that.
I feel like I know it. I don't know why.
We'll play the song
That
after this.
shit goes hard, dude.
Yeah, it's a good song.
That's classic. That just
Yeah,
reminds me of my childhood.
That's classic, like 2004, 5.
Okay,
That's
if I had to
it.
bring back one candy that I would feel like I'd do the fruit loop, like the fruit roll up, so you like get the tattoos on your tongue.
Oh,
Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Do they still do that?
I feel like
I don't know.
I don't know if they do it. I
They're
know they
all
still.
basic now.
Yeah, the Fruit Roast is like they'll give you like half of those stick ones and half of like the.
They always throw the red ones in there, so you have to buy them, or you pay more to buy.
Yeah, that's
the little
so
box
dumb, bro.
With just the rainbow ones.
That was so dumb. You should be able to just buy the rainbow ones, and if that means that the red ones are no longer made anymore, then so be it.
Right.
Just like the Gushers packs. That's like strawberry, good Gushers.
But it's like almost like they make
have
you.
to take one with the
They
other.
make you buy. You got to keep buying because you want the tropical. So you don't.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're getting cut. You know, you're getting
Yeah,
cut.
they cut the product.
Yeah,
Dude, that's crazy.
you got some baby powder in your shit,
Some
but you're
drug
still gonna
dealers.
snort all of it until you get the next shit.
We don't condone this.
We
I didn't say I did.
condone the snorting of baby powder on the OOA Ocean Waves
Only
podcast.
Yeah,
Pure
only
cut.
pure, only Colombian.
Bam, bam.
Yeah, that's geek. Nah,
Coffee.
I like coffee.
Colombian coffee.
I like Cuban coffee in myself.
I like Turkish coffee.
I just watched Wonka actually the other day.
No.
It was. I thought I was about to watch another like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I realized I was like, oh, has nothing to do with Charlie. Like, that's fire. That was good. I liked it. He did a good job.
Oh, the
I think
new one?
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I liked it too. Except it was sad. I cried at the end.
What part was the end with
The end because he had that chocolate his mom gave
Oh
him.
yeah,
If you haven't seen it by now, I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Should have seen it.
yeah. But I figured that was gonna. I figured that was gonna that would happen. Like,
That broke my heart, man.
yeah, that was.
Gave him out to these people.
Yeah, that was lit. That was great.
It was sad, low key though, for sure.
want this to be a normal podcast.
This is a normal podcast.
Everyone
Brought
just
to you
keeps
by-
making weird noises.
Frosted Glizzy. By Glizzy
Frosted
Gobblers.
glizzies,
The Glizzy Gobblers.
lucky
Glizzy
glizzies,
Gobble.
fruit glizzies,
Glizzy Gobble Volume 1.
Glizzy Loops.
This has been
That's the album.
episode 34.
Captain Glizzy, Glizzy Crunch, Tricks, Glizzy,
100
Glizzy Tricks.
podcast
Glizzy
later.
Loops. Glizzy Loops.
525,000.
600 glizzies.
Would you eat a Glizzy Loop?
Wait, what?
I hate that I knew exactly what he meant the second he started.
What did
It's
you
like
say?
the fucking strawberry with the mayo bullshit.
Just
Get out of
imagine.
here with that.
And would it be
No,
ketchup,
I'm done.
mustard, or relish in the bowl?
This is
Imagine like Fruit Loops. You didn't catch the reference, but imagine Fruit Loops but Glizzies, little Glizzy Loops.
I'm not even gonna lie though, low key, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
Hear me
up.
out.
I don't want to hear you.
You know you can do it?
I don't want to hear
You know you can do it. Hold on.
Hear me out.
Hold on. You know you can do it. You shove a rod through the glizzy so you get the middle part
Oh
out.
my
Then you get a
God.
knife and you go like this and you chop it up.
Yo, hear me out.
And then you
If
boil
you
it.
buy-
then you boil it just a little bit to give it its
Yeah, yeah,
texture.
yeah,
The dude from iCarly
If
on
you
the
buy
script.
a pack like prawns, you know prawns that come in that bag, it's nasty as shit, and it's a little glizzies like that, and you were to stir fry some rice, and stir fry them glizzies
not-
in there,
I don't think
that
I'm
might
eating the
actually
Glizzy Loops,
smack
bro.
a little bit. You don't think so?
No.
Dude, Glizzy
I
Loops?
think so.
I'm a big fan
Some
of
Glizzios is what you're talking about.
I'll make a
Glizzy
bowl.
Glizzy mons.
Glizzy Loops, because once you do it, you gotta loop it over and
The
over
Glizzy
again.
chew.
Like you did it.
I'm about to open up a pack of Glizzy mon cards.
Glizzios is if someone catches you. They go, oh, okay.
Oh, I had a great
This
idea.
has been
I had a great idea for next time.
What's the idea?
No, I can't do it because
Episode
I'll ruin it. I gotta
34.
actually do it. It'll be funny.
Okay, well, episode 35.
We ending it?
This is 34.
I know. Was episode that we're doing the Kool Aid.
I just started.
Kool-Aid.
to
Oh,
have fun.
35. Yeah, Kool Aid.
Kool Aid and Jason's
Well,
idea.
you have something? You have something to bring up? Calvin. It seems like Calvin's trying to end it. So.
Yes, Calvin's trying to end it.
Why?
Because we were asked to watch times.
Oh, did you? What
Oh.
time is it?
Yeah.
It's that time.
500.
Yeah.
It is that time.
All right. What was the last thing you
Well,
said?
blame
I
Calvin,
feel like
guys.
we- yeah, no. I feel like-
Blame Calvin.
Blame Calvin for wasting all of our time.
That's cool. This
No,
has been
just kidding.
episode 34. I've been Calbino. I loved every second of it.
All right, see ya.
Get your Kool Aid ready for next episode.
Yes,
That was
all
awkward.
Go
for
get your
wax
Kool-Aid.
bottles.
Wax bottles.
Wax
only.
bottles,
Don't
yeah.
bring no
What is it called?
jammers. Do not.
What are those
Don't
called?
do it.
Can we
If
get
you
yeah.
think about
There you
bringing a
go.
jammer, take it, throw
And
it down.
jam
in
it
the
out of
trash.
my sight.
I'm gonna jam it out.
Jam it out of existence.
Jam it up your.
Jam it up your glizzy.
Honestly, dude,
It's sad that we're gonna end on
Bursts.
Glizzy Loops. That's crazy.
Oh,
This was the
Man.
worst part.
This is good.
Brought to you by.
I had
Kool
fun.
Aid Bursts.
Yeah, it was fun.
Kool Aid Bursts. That's what it's called.
What is that?
Kool Aid Bursts.
That's the whack.
Oh, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Kool Aid Bursts.
okay,
There's the
okay.
the red, the purple, the
What about
green,
them
and
Kool
the
Aid
blue.
Pop Rocks? I didn't try them yet.
Trey said Trey actually tried every single flavor. You liked them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, let's get an unbunbiased jury.
It was done. That's
Fine, I
good.
love you.
No, yeah. What you have? I guess you have to try one right now after this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But all right, Kool Aid
There's
Burst.
5 of them.
There is.
I'm
There's an
looking.
orange one, right?
There is an orange one. I wasn't tripping.
You're not an
I don't
idiot.
think there's a.
Nah, I don't think there's
Is
an
there-
orange.
no
one.
orange.
There's no there's a. What are you looking at right now, though?
That's what I'm.
It's like a knockoff thing.
Yeah.
Is it a knockoff orange? Is that what it
The
is?
A cools.
It looks like 2 reds.
The Capri
Cherry and
Suns.
watermelon.
Capri Sun tried to.
Orange
send
fruit
it.
punch, maybe.
Could be fruit punch.
Ooh,
Yeah.
actually, that's the best ad I've seen all day. Planet of the Apes
Ooh,
coming
ooh,
out soon.
ooh,
That's
ooh,
gonna be dope.
Right?
I
The
love
next
these
is-
movies,
Yeah, these
dude.
movies are so lit, man.
Yeah, 'cause
Kingdom
there's
of the Planet of the Apes,
cherry-
May 10th.
Lit.
Awesome.
All right.
What day is it now?
I
Today-
don't-
Just after, so
I
21st.
don't know
So we
what
got
you're
a couple
talking
weeks till then,
about.
so-
I'm making
21st.
my own
In about 2
decisions.
weeks, I'll watch those movies.
Yeah.
Nothing
So I'm
to
That won't
saying
get too
for-
close.
Go get your Kool Aid Burst for next episode. You got
Yeah, we're gonna
the
taste- we're
tropical
gonna-
punch, grape, cherry, and lime. Those are the 4.
Oh, cherry's last, bro, for sure. I can
There were
already
2
tell.
reds. Tropical punch was always still red.
All right. Well, let's take
And
our.
what's green?
I guess we can take our votes
Lime.
beforehand.
What's blue?
It's not blue. It's just grape.
There's a
There's no
blue.
blue. There's definitely blue. I'll die. I'll
Then
die
there's
for
5.
it.
There's one with all 5. Wait, no. Go
There
back
is
to that
5.
Picture.
Shit.
And I die for the bet.
I'm too broke
Where
to
did
get
that
off.
picture
I have
come?
to- We'll just have to leave cherry off. So no, just get it.
Since burps.
Can't leave cherry off.
Welcome to the podcast where we are on our phones and we talk about.
No, we trying to get the
Being on our phone.
trying to get the.
I don't
Official
know
stats
what they're
of the Kool-Aid.
talking about.
But in the meantime-
Berry blue.
Berry blue. That's right. That's right. That's right. Berry blue.
All
All right, Kool Aid Bursts.
Great.
We're gonna taste test them
Tropical
and we're gonna
punch.
rank them
Cherry, berry blue.
on episode
lime.
35. This has been episode 34. We appreciate you watching, commenting, listening to the music. All streaming platforms. Guru out now. Navigator coming soon. Much more to come. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
What?
Signing
the
out,
kid.
man.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the one who can change it all? Save the world, find the peace. Mirror, mirror, what you see in me? Hear the call behind the wall, a closer look to show you who you are. Reflection speaks, desire peace. Tell me now, what do you see? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the one who can change it all? Save the world, find the peace. Mirror, mirror, what do you see? Hear the call behind the wall, a closer look to show you who you are. Reflection speaks, desire peace. Tell me now, what do you see?
What do you see? Another being in a world walking on this beat. Straight heat, bringing fire to the ice you need. Water for your soul, I provide for free. Say please, I will never accept defeat. Elite, not weak, and I'm here to compete with a C on my chest for the team of life. Cause the world breeds hate that will cut your kite. It's not right, leave you in the dark, put the fear in you. Taking on your string and they strangle you. I play my heart with a nice tune. Bring light to the devil's hand, we get through. Now we on that board with a checkmate. Now I find that key when we elevate. Now we face that evil force, I'm a sorcerer. And I found the stone in her.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the one who can change it all? Save the world, find the peace. Mirror, mirror, what you see in me? Hear the call behind the wall, a closer look to show you who you are. Reflection speaks, desire peace. Tell me now, what do you see? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the one who can change it all? Save the world, find the peace. Mirror, mirror, what do you see? Hear the call behind the wall, a closer look to show you who you are. Reflection speaks, desire peace. Tell me now, what do you see?
I see my call, message to the world, we can all be one. Everybody being just who they are. No more war, we can all make love. Live real free when I'm in my dreams. reflection and I.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the one who can change it all? Save the world, find the peace. Mirror, mirror, what you see in me? Hear the call behind the wall, a closer look to show you who you are. Reflection speaks, desire peaks. Tell me now, what do you see? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the one who can change it all? Save the world, find the peace. Mirror, mirror, what do you see? Hear the call behind the wall, a closer look to show you who you are. Reflection speaks, desire peaks. Tell me now, what do you see?